Hey guys, what's going on? This is Namkraft and welcome to the Sister Starcraft English commentary. Let's continue on with ASL Season 20. This is round of 16, Group B. Loser set, and one of these players will have to leave the ASL. Would it be the ASL two-time winner, Queen, or would it be the ASL finalist of the last season best here, all of here for the taking? I think a lot of fans in the crowd. That guy is completely overdressed. I mean, he's like the CEO of my company. He's like my boss while Queen is looking shagged. He is looking very, very, I don't know, like F-boy is the word I'm looking for. I could not swear on this channel. But anyways, we're going to be having best of 3 here. And the map order, let me just quickly, once again, well, first of all, we are seeing the first game on Polestar. So I guess I will quickly show you what that looks like. Give me a quick second here because I only have one monitor this time around. First of all, I'll just quickly show you the map stats and the map that we are looking at, Polestar. Alright, there it is, and looks like we have Gateway first from Best and Spawning Pool, 9 Pool from Queen. And Polestar is the first map. The win rate for Polestar is 47.7%. You can see that Best has counted the 9 o'clock position. He was anticipating the overlord to fly over. He doesn't see it, so he'll move towards the top right now. He will find his opponent last, but that's fine. After Polestar, we will have Radeon and we will have Dominator. So how does it look? Polestar is 47.7%. Radeon after this is much better, 48, and Dominator is 45. So Best will, if you are cheering for Best, he need to win the first 2 games because when it comes to Dominator, it's very, very hard. But one good factor about Dominator is that it's kind of not so good for Protoss against Zerg, but is a chance, you know, if you spawn in the correct location, relatively speaking, to your enemy, you will have a chance to win in, you know, I guess in the mid game when you actually have some nice drop potential. You know, anyways, looks like this is gonna be a 9 pool opening with only 2 Zerlings to start. And then, okay, 4 Zerlings. 4 Zerlings is what Queen has made. But he's gonna be very, very disheartened to find out that the opponent is so far from him. This is looking very, very rough. And Zerlings are moving towards Best's expansion. I'm not so sure if this is the right idea. He should actually maybe gone and chased the probe instead. I think that would be a much, much better investment of his time and money. But anyways, looks like the Zerlings will soon arrive. I think Best is gonna block up his front door with another building. Will it be a forge or a core? Looks like he's about to build something in his main right now. Maybe he'll build a forge in the main. The Zerlings don't have speed, but there's a surround, and looks like Best took 1 or 2 too many hits here. He has lost all of the shield. He will need to wait for the next Zealot to come out. I think it will come out soon. This other Zealot will be able to actually get reinforced with the second Zealot, so there's just enough for Best to hold. And these Zerlings will back up, and the scouting probe for Best is still alive, so that's great. He will check, and he has seen 2 additional Zerlings. He doesn't see speed yet. Looks like inside the Best's main, we might see a forge coming up. There it is. Now that's a core. So he doesn't go for, okay, he's trying to be as stingy as possible, going for the core first and then going for the forge later. Behind there's 3 hatcheries coming up from Queen, so both the players have read each other's intentions correctly. Excuse me, the probe being alive will be hurting Queen a little bit here. He will try to snipe it, but without Zerling with speed, it's going to be impossible. And finally, we have this the forge coming up. So everything right now is by the textbook. Best we want to slip the probe inside of Queen's main base at some point in the future to check out what is attack. I think he would be advised to move out with some Zealot right now to force the enemy to make a couple more Zerlings. He's gonna try to do just that. These Zerlings will start to attack against the gateway. Keep in mind that gateway has been damaged for a while. Of course, the shield could still recover, but we shall see. We shall see at which point it will become maybe an important factor in the battles. Let me take this chance to once again show you the accomplishments in ASL. So we have 19 seasons so far, and we have had 8 Terran players, 8 Zerg players, and 3 Protoss players. And here are the best players so far. Flash with 4 golds, 1 silver and 2 bronzes. Soki, who has already been eliminated from this ASL, has got 4 golds, 0 silvers, and 1 bronze. Queen is the third in line here with 2 golds, 0 silver, and 0 bronzes. And I guess who is smoking? I can smell cigarette. Oh my god. Anyways, whatever. And then we will have Bass, and Bass is of course not on this list. He's very close to getting on the list from the last season, but he will not be here. Anyways, the probe has been sniped. 4 Zerlings in that locations, and now Zerling with speed has completed. We are seeing additional cannon. This is not really needed at this point. Zealot hiding in the 3 o'clock position. Can he actually reach the mineral patch? He cannot reach it, so this Zealot will fall. And very nice for Queen to pull the weak Zerling back. This is, of course, it's all about how disciplined you are versus how lazy you can be. Anyways, we're gonna be seeing very standard build now from West. Did I see the core spinning? I think I saw that. So he's gonna be going for Corsair with +1. And yeah, with these kind of builds, I think neither players have the advantage here. Both the players have tried very hard. I think Best has benefited from his late forge. And as for Queen, he's benefited from the fact that he was able to hide, you know, his buildings. Anyways, Hydrogen is coming up, so we are seeing a cannon just to be completely safe here from Best. But he already is. Oh, what is it? He's returning. Okay, this is not a bad move. This is not a bad move. You know why? Because the Scourges will be coming from this base. So by attacking the Overlord, he forces Queen to make Scourges first. Because of course Queen is hoping that he was gonna be able to actually catch. Anyway, but anyways, we are seeing the Hydrodent being discovered. So I guess Best will not commit with his courses, but he's gonna be going for 2 Stargate. As the Korean commentator was pointing out, even seeing the after seeing the Hydrogen, he go for 2 Stargate. This is a little bit of an overcommitment. You know, I guess it could work out because you know what? Because Queen knows that Best has seen his Hydrodent. So Queen's gonna say, wait a minute, you saw my Hydrogen, so you will not dare to go for, you know, crazy build like 2 Stargate or, you know, trying to skip, I don't know, whatever. And, you know, seeing the fact that the enemy has not made any gateway should be a kind of a tipping factor here for Queen. He should be wondering, why the hell don't you have anything else like gateways or anything like that? So I believe this is 2 Stargate, and he has started to make some hydras here. Keep in mind, this is not knockout, so Best doesn't have a ditch in front of his front door to protect him against any kind of possible excursion. And keep in mind that the Templar Archive is not coming up. So this is, for Best, what he's got is just 2 cannons. He's going to try to move across the map now. +1 weapons is done on the Zealot, and he's going to be waiting for his leg to complete, and he's going to try to go for engagement. There it is. He comes across the map. He's going to try to use the Zealot to go for an attack, and the Corset to snipe. The overall similar to the game between BTS and Bisu. The third game was in a very similar fashion. Best would just mass make Zealot, but he doesn't have enough gateways. So I don't even understand how he can actually make massive Zealot. He's got like 2 gateway. Anyways, looks like there's a nice sandwich from the Hydra. The angle is much better for Queen, and there's gonna be the course. Excuse me, the zone is coming through. It looks like the zone is can go on the high ground, but there's already cannon on the high ground. Scourge is gonna get sniped. The courses will try to find some targets to attack. We do have a cannon in the main. I'm not so sure. I think I saw one. Anyways, look at how fast the Overlords have died there, and the courses will leave. I think we still have 7 courses remaining. Hydras are coming across the map. There's only 1 cannon for now. The Hydras are very fast. Where's the Dark Templar? I believe the Dark Templar is being made right now from one of those gateways because Templar Archive is done. The courses are trying to slow down the Hydras, but it will not be sufficiently fast enough. And looks like there's a single cannon. There's a Dark Ninja attack right now. Go for it. He go for the attack. Zelle is coming to the southern side of the map here just to buy some time. 1 cannon is falling. We save another cannon, and 2 Dark Templars are coming across the map now. I guess the Templar has bought some time, but now the next unit is coming across the map. Those Overlords are moving fast, but the Corsairs are still a viable option here with 4 Corsairs on the move. There's a Overlord joining from the western side, so I guess this base will get completely shut down. A single Dark Templar was able to actually snipe the Hydras here, but 1 Overlord is there. The Lurkers, excuse me, what am I saying? The Dark Templar need to back up. Looks like the Dark Templar has decided to go for some drone hunting at this time. Not a bad idea. The cannon's wall is protected correctly. The next Dark Templar is out. This gateway will fall, and looks like there are only 3 cannons. Not enough here. The Dark Templar are trying to attack. I think now they have 4 cannons. Might be enough. The Zealots are a little bit too slow here. 1 cannon will fall. No, the cannon is still alive. Best is still health here. He's gonna be waiting for Storm. I think using the Dark Templar to go for drone hunting would be a great idea right now when the gateway has fallen. The Forge might fall. These Dark Templars are doing great attack, but good pullback by Queen. Both the players are exhibiting nice micros. So that is going to be great. Queen's going to be super careful because those Hydras will potentially have some storms ready. He's coming up forward, and that is going to be a storm. Slow response from Queen. Losing 3 Hydras will come back to try to hunt for that Forge, and Zealot's going to try to come out and finish off these weak Hydras here, but maybe not enough Zealot. The Forge is very, very damaged. So these Hydras could try to focus the attention, and he might cast another storm. So it looks like Queen has reacted correctly to pull down, but Zealot's going to try to come out. The one Zealot is so damaged. Can the Forge complete or not? I don't think it can, but additional Zealots have come through. We have 5, 6 Zealots. That's going to be enough. Go for it. Save your Forge. The Forge has completed, so +1 armor has done. Wow, what a nice save at the last minute. So I think this game so far, Best has got a nice advantage in terms of technology, but in terms of supply, Best 88 supply, Queen has got 78. So Queen is not doing so bad. He's only behind by a little bit of supply, and you know when the Zerg player is behind by about 10 supply, it is a good result here for the Zerg player. Anyways, these 4 courses are very, very precious. Best need to make sure he saved them for later engagement. He's going to try to come out because 4 courses is not enough to one-shot the Scourge. So at some point in the future, you should expect, okay, nice Dart Triplet to go for some Hydras hunting. That is going to be the end of this act. Getting a drone is huge. Getting a drone is insane, and now Queen is supply block. Best is going to be coming up with more courses, more forces. Lurkers on the field. This is a nice tech switch from Queen while Best is busy defending against Hydras. Looks like Queen has switched to Lurkers, and that's going to be able to protect his brand new base from coming up here. Lurkers will try to deploy themselves. Zealots need to move back, and a single Lurker gets sniped. That is so smart. Nicely done from Best. He need to stop these Lurkers from reaching his main base, but they're going to be trying to come from the southern map here. Best is doing some nice circumvention to push these Hydras back, and Lurkers have largely been rendered ineffective. They are so clunky. The next attack's going to try to come through. The course is going to try to find some openings, and this is just buying time for Best Observers to come up, and he's going to take them to the base. This is the second ASL S20 finalist for you. He is showing to us why he was able to defeat Soki 3 games out of 7. And defeat Queen also last season 3 games out of 7 or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, this robotics will complete soon. And Nexus come up right in Queen's face. I mean, this is of course, following the philosophy that I mentioned to you, the most dangerous place to borrow the money from is the safest place, and that is going to be borrowing the money from the mafia. So that's exactly what Best is doing. He's learned that mantra to heart. He is going to expand right when the Zerg player think, okay, you possibly don't have observers, so you would not dare to expand. But he goes and expand anyway. And the cannons are very, very close to completing. We have the Dragoons on the high ground. That we're going to be able to actually take some hits against the Lurker if they actually attempt to attack right now. And indeed, we're going to be having an engagement. There's a storm. The Hydra got sniped here, but those Hydras have been damaged. And that base will have cannons, and probes will get sent soon. So Best will not miss a beat, but looks like, oh my god, the Corsairs got to run around. It's going to be a small engagement. The Corsairs need to pull back here together with the Zealot. Best is not reacting. He need to pull back soon. Where's his attention split somewhere else? He's engaging on the side of the map with his Dragoons, and he's able to clear them out. So these probes have finally come online, so that's good. He'll be waiting on that high ground. The Lurkers are coming forward to try to cut, and looks like Best's going to try to corner these 3 Hydras. Not bad, but massive amount of Lurkers coming through this other side of the map. I think observers are ready, and Best has got several Hydras getting in position as well. So I think this attack, this thrust by Queen will not be able to do anything, but Queen's supply is getting scary. To 124 supply for Queen, Best 132. Queen has got +1 weapons only, and Best got +1 weapons and +1 armor. I think +2 weapons is coming up soon, so we'll take a look at that at some point in the future. But now Queen has got his 4 bases looking very, very strong. Best is in a much better position in this game with Queen compared to the game against BTS. He was behind the entire game, but now the army from Best isn't so bad. He's gonna plow forward, and Queen needs to react fast before he gets stormed to death here, and that was a little bit unfortunate because actually Best could actually go and storm first. An observer gets sniped. A second observer could possibly get sniped. There's a storm. There it is. There it is. Hydra is going to get sniped, but that doesn't mean anything because these Hydra is going to get cleared up. The rest of the Zealot need to engage. They're a bit too slow. It's going to be a storm head on. He's waiting to storm. No, he's going to pull back because he knows those Hydras will kind of dodge the storm anyway. But losing all of the frost is going to be very, very devastating. Well, we have a single Zealot walking through every goddamn thing and executing drones behind enemy lines here. Anyways, 40-minute mark of the game. Best has got 144 supply. Queen's got 138. So I guess this is going to be the moment for me to start to thank some of my fans. Upgrades check here. +2 for Zerg and +2 armor, +1 weapons for Protoss. So complete better situation at all. Thank you, Mr. Thomas, for the support in the last 2 days. There's going to be a small engagement, so I guess I will not thank anyone else. I only thank Mr. Thomas because he's the VIP fan in the last 3 days. This is what you get. Sometimes we don't have time. I only thank the VIP fan. Anyways, great storm. to push the Hydra's back supply. Queen is now finally kind of have more supply compared to Best. Keep in mind that Best has not expanded to another base. These courses are looking for those mutualists possibly, and there's going to be some nice Hydra's hunting here. The courses are out of position. That's going to be the signal for the mutualists actually go and start to hunt right now. Looks like he's sending all of his forces across the map, but overlords are getting executed inside of Queen's main base. Who actually trade better? 11 mutualists coming through. Looks like the Corsair is going to try to move back at some point as well to find some openings, and there's a single Corsair going to actually check into the base. It's going to be a small engagement, and 11 mutualists going to try to come across the map. There's a couple of high numbers here, and the Corsairs, once Corsairs is kind of in the wrong location, these mutualists attacking what maybe the 9 o'clock position. There's a lot of Dragoons though. The mutualists are actually not yet revealing themselves. The Corsairs are still hunting overlords, and Queen has been supply blocked. There's going to be a small attack. One Hyper getting sniped here. Great Storm. Looks like that was a missed shot from the mutualists. That's going to the high numbers. No, I don't see them. This one is going to be hiding on high ground. There could be a storm. Looks like Best is able to storm correctly here. Another storm. All of the storm had been exhausted before the mutualists actually arrive here. He snipes a couple of storm Hydra's, but they have all used their storms, and then Dragoons can clear up the damage. The damage Hydra's say, but keep in mind that Queen is on 4 bases. Best is going to take another base as well, so Best is doing okay, not so bad in terms of bases. And it looks like these Hydras are outnumber, outmaneuver, outmatch, outclass here. They were going to get pushed back. Best 159 supply, Queen 147 supply. Great battles in the center map. We're missing some Hydras. The mutualists are going to try to come to observers. Are going to get sniped, going to get pushed back. Zelle is getting mixed in with the lurkers. That's a lot of lurkers. Best will be bleeding his forces very quickly. Need to back up. He doesn't have enough storm to deal with his forces here. He was engaging. There's 3 lurkers on the other side not being used in the battle at all. Queen is not picking up those slow forces. Is going to try to fall back and wait for the lurker to support here, and Best will fall back as well. He need to wait for his other units to actually catch up here, and Best need to also make some cannons at his brand new base. This game is so exhilarating to watch. Small engagement. Best going to be on the low ground. He need to not lose his low ground. I guess he will lose his low ground, and Hydra is going to get ready. He doesn't have enough storm. Now he doesn't have enough storm. He will come forward. That's a great storm. He will need another one. 1 cannon is fallen. 2 cannon down. We have a cannon in the backside. There's going to be another storm. He's not storming. He's waiting for the energy. He's going to be waiting. A cannon is buying so much time here, and the Hydras have arrived on a high ground. Good storm on the lurkers. There's not enough infantry forces, and Queen has just got so much supply. This base is got no more cannons, but those Dragoons can actually hide on high ground, and he needs to remake cannons right now. Brand new base is going to be buying so much time for Best here, and more waves of lurkers coming across the map. Queen and Best playing the best possible Starcraft ever. A single lurker is going to turn him off in the corner. Next attack coming through. There's going to be a storm needed to get storm, and Best is not storming. He's not. Both players actually being very not effective in their army management here, but great storm. Look at how many lurkers there are. Not enough Dragoons to clear up, and Best need to go and hide on the high ground. He's going to count what the customer storm. He's not paying attention. Okay, he pays attention now, and he clears a couple of Hydras, and Zelle will be waiting. Observer is going to get sniped though. Best new cannons have come up, I believe so. I believe it's come up, so it's going to be able to buy some time. A single cannon will provide vision. Need to wait for those units to get on the high ground, and then use that single cannons to provide some vision. These courses just to be buying some time in the corner here. They need to back up. The game will go on from here. I think Best is in a very precarious situation. Queen is leading by about 10 supply, but Queen is still on 4 bases. Best need to make more cannons, I believe. He's going to send probes to the southern map. Best going to try and fight. It's going to be a major battle. So Zelle's going to attack. That Hydra doesn't have any more storm, so that's fine. The lurkers not being deployed. The lurkers will fall. The lurkers not getting targeted upon, and I guess Best is running out of steam. This base will fall very soon. Maybe. I'm not so sure, because Best is going to be having a lot of Hydra. He need to make more Zelle to actually combo the army. Now this Nexus will fall very quickly. Lurkers decided to leave the area. This base is gone. I guess Queen has played correctly here, but there could still be one chance for Best to do something before the fighters become available, because he has saved up I think 6 items. That's a magical number here. Now he just mass make Zealot and Dragoons, maybe not even Dragoons, just Zealot, and he's gonna try to wage a huge attack here. If we can actually get some forces destroyed, that's gonna be great, but he need to actually have from as a Queen. He needs to switch into mutuals once again. That's gonna be a great storm to eat up those lurkers. They were forced to retreat behind enemy line. Some nice storm, and Best is going to try to use his energy to the maximum power here. Zerglings are waiting, looking for some Hydras to kill here. There are 3 cannons, 2 cannons. Crackling is going to destroy. Great surround, and this base was going to be falling very quickly. Dragoons are trying to get on high ground. I guess this base will get safe here. Those Cracklings are very dangerous. And Best have saved this, but he's gonna have to back up. But now Queen has reached the point of no return. His army is flowing, is so easy, so effortlessly coming across the map. Best is gonna try to engage here, but Queen has got so much. But Best could cast still a few more storms just to completely bleed out those Hydras and trade officially. But this Dragoon count is going down very quickly. Queen has obliterated Best army. This game will get a 1 or 2 star from me. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.